Yo, what's up guys, Schady here, and Happy New Year. I'm recording this on the 31st of December. Hopefully it's gonna go up today as well. That'd be nice, unless my laptop completely shits the bed, which is entirely possible. But this video is gonna be me giving you, my recap of the year and all that juicy stuff that you do at the end of the year, except for the New Year's resolution, because I don't think that's my thing at all. But yeah. 2016 has been a very strong year for me on YouTube. I've grown quite a bit, made a ton of friends, YouTubers and not, and just overall very happy with what happened and stuff and things. Kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit sorted my life out as well in real life, my real life out in real life. Yeah, that one makes sense. Things have happened and it's okay. Also, people think it's cool to do fireworks now, even though it's just about 4 p.m. I hate all of you. I hope you fucking die. Don't die. It's not a good idea. Anyway, yeah. I started the year with just about 300 subs. As you can see here, there's my beautiful Q&A. I think that's still my best thumbnail ever for 300 subs. Yeah. If you think my thumbnails are bad now, look at this shit. This is even worse. But yeah, I started the year with just 300 subs. Didn't quite double it, but I hit 571. Is what I'm at right now. So that's cool. I'm hoping that I can maybe hit 600 by my birthday, which is the 27th of January. That would be cool. But if I don't, that's whatever. And as you can see, the first video I uploaded this year was this one, GPC Season 3 Week 5, Talk Shit, Get Hit, against the Detroit Draco Droppers. And as you can see, it has some pretty fucking good support in comparison to the rest of my videos. That's because that was me absolutely smashing a guy 6-0 that was being arrogant cunt and said he would destroy me, and just generally a fucking shithead of a person. That thing has disappeared ever since I beaten his ass, so that was fun. So yeah, that was a fun video. My commentary is fairly spicy as well, and I recommend watching it. That was pretty fun, even though the dimensions on it are absolutely awful. That was a fun video. So yeah, people apparently enjoy me shitting on people, which I guess is cool. So yeah, that was a good start to the year. Just uploading a 6-0. And yeah, I'm just gonna scroll down real quick. You can see all the stuff from 2015 that I did, which is all fairly cool. Not a spicy video of me getting salty, but it's a different story. So yeah, 300 subs now, 571. I'm gonna try to say things while this shit's loading. As you can see, that wasn't page 4, so the majority, not a majority, but a huge part of videos that I've uploaded so far in my almost 3 years, I think now. No, it's 2 years now. Where this year, so I guess that's cool. Not really. So now we have more GPC stuff. I was taking over a team, in case you didn't know, and just played, I think, 4 games. I uploaded 3. Maybe there was another one somewhere in between. The mid-season tournament, was that a thing still? I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, a random shot on live, that was kind of fun. And then we have the game against Merc, which was the first time I played Merc. It was before we really knew each other well. Merc, one of my best friends now. Don't tell him that. And that was cool. So I just kind of he had a ridiculous team and I had an awful matchup, and I still beat him because I'm the greatest player alive. By which I mean my Megalopony got T-waved and didn't get paralyzed, and didn't get flinched by Icicle Crash from Sneasel. And his Amoonguss did not beat me despite me being paralyzed, so that was fun. So yeah, just kind of clean up there with Megalop. Then we had the last game against Bluesy, where I brought a Scarf Rufflet. That was also after making a million transfers, because it was the last week of the season, and it was let's just do transfers, even though it's the fucking last week, so people won't give a shit. So I got Mamoswine, P2, and other shit, and I think Rufflet was also part of it. In the last transfer note was ridiculous, so that was fun. It was just for one game, but that was fun. I brought Rufflet, I clicked Superpower against Gyarados, Mega Gyarados, and I missed, and it would have killed, and I was very sad. And that was my experience with Rufflet in draft format, but it's still the best Pokemon ever. So, then we have PPL Season 3. which started here with, look at, that's fucking wild. Why do people enjoy draft analysis so much? Draft analysis, whatever. I don't know. Birthday video, random stuff, PPL Season 3 Week 1, and I'm just gonna do a quick talk about PPL Season 3. I think that was my best season in draft format, honestly. I had a very cool team. I had a very strong team. And I think I prepped and played pretty damn well over the course of the season. I don't think there was any game where I would say I was, not well prepped or I didn't play very well. My only losses were against Sam, who got very, very lucky. But he played well and he got lucky. So if two people who prep well play against each other, the one who gets lucky wins. That's just how it works, unfortunately, sometimes. But against Shroom, who that was such a weird game. It just kind of happened. I don't know. It was I think it was very short as well, and he got a roll of my Thunderous that was in my favor, I think, and that was unfortunate. And then I lost because Tornadus is a stupid Pokemon. But that happens. And then week 11 against Trav, and we don't talk about that. So I don't think any of those games were necessarily me playing or prepping badly at all. There's just things that happened. Other opponents obviously prepping well. When you lose, that's most times the case. And then a slight amount of bad luck in 2 of those games. But hey, I think it was a very strong season. I think that was probably my peak in draft format. At least so far, you can always peak again, I suppose. That was a fun season, I think. We looked back at it in call the other day, and that was actually pretty wild. It was basically Trav, Sam, and me going absolutely ham on people, and then there was the rest of the league, which, because I got 2 6-0s and 2 5-0s, which could have been 6-0s, and I think I got 2 4-0s as well. It's my season was absolutely fucking bonkers, and week 1 I think was a 1-0 against Jack, with Megalopunny just about saving my ass. And just generally, I had a very strong season, such amazing results, and then it all came down to week 11, which, Trav had a bad matchup, and he memed the fuck out of me and won. Which, if you come up with something like that, with a bad matchup, you deserve to win. That's just how it works, there we brought Vanillux. It got 2 kills and got a freeze, and it didn't die. 3 dislikes. Ooh. Hey, look at these constant dislikes. I was famous. What happened? 4 dislikes, 3 dislikes, 5. This is amazing. I love it. Just a bunch of people seeing 3 stuff. The sad game that we don't talk about, this is the crit that made everything sad. This game, I'm still happy about the game against Sly, and against Necro as well. Those were a 6-0 and a 5-0 respectively, and I think those were really strong games. The knockoff on Run and Watch, which allowed the mana feed to set up because it was resting on that turn, and then Crobat being my fucking Hydreigon counter. And just a bunch of cool stuff. That was fun stuff. Sub Acid Spray, Skuntank, all that juicy stuff. Random show on live with Kyle playing using Rufflet. Then we have me's uploading a random FIFA clip, which apparently people watched for some reason and didn't like, which is understandable. Then we have Shroom game, which was weird. 4-1 against 1. I didn't even realize that his record was bad at the time. Now. Completely forgot about that. Then me playing Lars instead of Leo, which was a very good game. Definitely. Then Kelly, who didn't really try and got 6-0'd. So, that happens. And then we have here, you see, the March Madness announcement. That was a big one. Not the video itself, but, March Madness, which should be on the next side. So, PPL Week 10, we have the show on live with Volcanion, with Trav and Rye. That was a lot of fun. I loved Volcanion when it first came out. At this point, I don't care for it anymore, really. So, that. So let's just go to, why is there not a fucking page thing at the top? That doesn't make sense, YouTube. You're stupid. Not that that's new to anyone. This is just me. Oh, wait, what? I'm stupid. Okay. You know what? I'm smart. No, wait, it's at the bottom. Okay, I am smart. Fucking whatever. Okay, I don't understand life. Okay, I'm not smart. So then we have March Madness, and that was an incredible tournament. I did incredibly well. Not that I expected to do well, but I did. Because I don't know, I had an insane team. Obviously, like Jirachi, Mence, Terrakion are just Pokemon that shine in a format like this. Mega Blasters as well. Then I had Helix, Shaman, Golek, which were all absolute troopers as well. And it was just a fun tournament. Jirachi is the best Pokemon to exist ever. You know, made it to the finals all the way. And then, of course, against my good friend George Septilamsi, who is arguably one of the best, not arguably, just definitely one of the best draft format players out there. Really good friend of mine, and that was a fun game. Couldn't have imagined a better way to end it than against him. And unfortunately, I decided to not bring Quick Attack on my Terrakion, which I was very close to doing. And then Trick Room Mega God of War happened. Absolutely insane set of him. Like, we had 15 minutes time to prep, I think. And to come up with a set like that in 15 minutes is absolutely just impressive. Really, really impressive. Like, my team wasn't that fast. My first thing being Terrakion 108, and then oh wait, I know he does 109, sorry. And then 3 base 100s. So like, he speed tied with 3 of those things. So he was like, fuck it, I don't want to risk a speed tie, I'm gonna fucking Trick Room on his fucking ass. And just, yeah. Fantastic game there. I think his main gun was really, really low. Probably in the red, I don't remember actually. So like, just fucking incredible game. If you haven't seen that, then watch it, because it was really good. Yeah, then we have PPL week 11, the title deciding match against Trav. Whoever wins the title, and then he won. Yeah, congrats to Trav. I said it before. Yeah, fuck you, Trav. Still, the PSC monotype thing, which kind of just didn't end for multiple reasons, unfortunately. You know, but that was a fun little off thing with me being able to. I had demanded tasks in the title all this fucking time, and no one said anything. 200 people watched the video without saying that, hey, Schady, you have demanded tasks in your video. It's gonna stay away now. Fuck all of you. You suck. Why? Why didn't I notice? Why didn't no one notice? It's the worst. But yeah. That was me bringing Shell Smash Crustle with 3 rock moves against Mono Ice, which also had Defense Curl, Metronome, as in the item Metronome, Scolipede with SD and Rollout. So spicy memes. Then against George, which was also a really fun game again. He was Mono Water, I was Mono Bug, and it was just hyper offense because we both had no switch-ins to anything, so we just kind of smashed things into each other, and it was fun. He had Rain, obviously, with Water. Water? Yeah. So yeah, bad matchup there. Bad matchup against Electric as well. And brought some spicy stuff like Rest Talk, Bulk Up, Mono Rock Blast, Heracross. That was spicy. So yeah, that was a fun little off thing to do. Ended up actually beating Eric in the losers bracket. After losing to Burke's Mono Ground team, which absolutely smashed me, obviously, because Mono Ground types just beat Bug types in Mono type, which is how it works. He had my camera up as well, which is just beats me. And then we had I beat Eric, who had Mono Rock with Mono Bug, so that's cool. Obviously I have a Scissor, but you know, so that was a fun thing to do. If you ever want to do draft like monotype off-season draft stuff, do it. It's fun. It's not the most competitive thing, but it's definitely fun. Then we have PPL Season 4, which is the season that just happened, and I'm so unhappy because if I just didn't fuck up in one of those 4 losses, just one, I would have won the title. Just one less fuck up, and everything would be great. Week 1 against Mono, he deserved that 100%. That was him out prepping me, and then playing accordingly to his prep. I think I prepped well. I said that before. I think I prepped a really good team, and he brought literally the perfect team. I don't think it was possible to prep any better than he did, and yeah, that's just how it worked. How it went. I think it was 3-0, 2-0, something like that. It wasn't like a smashing, because again, I prepped well as well, but like the SD Mew was just too much for my draft. And yeah, so fantastic game, was probably entertaining to watch, and my first time starting 0-1 in the PPL. which I don't, you have Son of Showdown, which I'll get into later, which I then recovered from in the week 2 match, beating Liam with Scarf Lucario and other things. That was a fun match as well. And then the GPC started. I actually do a draft analysis for GPC. I'm the worst. I think I just did that in this video. Yeah, starting off against Malintosh, pretty sure, yeah. With Caldio already putting in work and stuff like that, tweak and tangle with the focus best, all those things. I'll talk about GPC in a sec, which I still have to upload my playoff matches. That's gonna happen eventually, which, probably, who knows. Yeah, the one against Vert, where I got the Asian power boost with Mega Dancy to beat him. Otherwise I would have straight up lost that game. I talked to Vert a couple of times after that. It's become a spicy meme. He's like the least salty person in history, so I'm super okay with that. Week 3 against Alex, absolutely insane. Just fucking Clefable getting 5 kills without being core mined, I think. Just carrying the team on his back after me getting hacked, after my Latias getting crit flinched by Thunderous. Pretty sure it was a turn where I clicked Roost and he just crit flinched me. I was like, ah, fuck. And I figured the game was over at that point, and then Clefable just fucking pulled it all the way back for me. Absolutely fucking best Pokemon to ever walk the planet. We have the game against Sam, which was just not fun. I'm not gonna. it wasn't fun. I bad luck, and then things and stuff. Simisear didn't get to do things, which made me really sad because it's a Simisear, GPC week 3, Cobra, Berry, Caldio for Talonflame was a huge threat to my team. And then we have week 5 against Paul, which was definitely not me getting lucky, like at all. That definitely didn't happen. I definitely didn't, dodge 2 Toxics and crit him in a row. That definitely didn't happen. 2 kills make Autono, which then I essentially won. So that was cool. GPC week 4, where I went through to the Rizzy Pow school of titling videos. Specs Frostlight did stuff. I was happy with Specs Frostlight. It was a fun one. And then the 2 worst weeks in PPL history, like ever, for anyone ever. GPC week 6 and PPL week 6 and week 7. 2 games I should have 100% won. 2 games I had, one game I had won, the other one I was definitely going to win just because it's based on matchup. And I didn't click Reflect type against Mega Scizor, and for some reason Kelly had Scarf Nidoking, and that cost me the game. If you didn't have that, then me not clicking Reflect type didn't matter. But if I did, the game was over 100%. I brought the set, I didn't click the button for no reason. Yeah, fucking stupid game. I had that. I also got awfully unlucky. I got crit twice. 2 things got crit to death. Clefable being down to 30% maybe, and then dying to next Hydro. And then Road Wash getting crit by Draco Meteor, which would have definitely lived, and went for a T-Wave. Got Citrus Berry back and all that stuff. just I didn't bring my Megastone, which is just fucking hilarious. That's probably the least important thing. It didn't help, but whatever. I fucked up in that game. I fucked up against Jack because we're not playing on Showdown. If we were playing on Showdown, that would have never happened. I expected his Arcanine to be bulky offensive, and it wasn't. It was just offensive, and I expect my Lucario, which I should have realized that it makes sense, right? I clicked Close Combat and I died to a Flare Blitz because I was slower, and that was terrible. Lucario just destroyed his team. At +2 I would have straight up won, and there was nothing he could have done. His draft just straight up loses to Lucario. He wasn't Scarf Meta Ross or anything of the sort. I could check it. It's just bad playing, bad fucking assumptions that you should make. Yeah, stuff. GPC week 5 against Raikou, my good buddy, and DD Mans did things as it tends to do, and that was a fun game. Yeah, I don't remember exactly much. I just know that Mega Pidgeot was there, and it did. Am I on page 2? I guess we're on. Yeah, let's go to page 1. We're almost over. Oh, almost done. English is hard, my dudes. Yeah, Summer Showdown happened as well. I didn't upload the videos of that because I didn't have time. I didn't care enough either. Was a fun tournament though as well. Pretty much just like March Madness. I got pretty far, and then lost to Trev using Trev the King, Trev CL, whatever. friend of mine who used the Verts team, and you know, I think he had a good matchup, and I brought life for Sunny Day Tangrowth, which was spicy, but not necessarily, you know, the best thing. Probably was, I don't know, but I didn't really care at that point. It was like 4 AM, but it was definitely a fun tournament, and I think, yeah, they just got into finals and didn't win. I axed the fuck out of Gator, which was fun. I think he forfeited turn 3 because my Megaladios hacks the fuck out of me. He missed an Ice Skill Crash, he missed a Toxic, and he just forfeited, so that was cool. Sorry, Gator. Not really. So yeah, that was the thing that happened. Undefeated in pools as well. So like, I think I lost 2 games in March in TTM tournament history, which is against George in the finals and against Trev. So I think I can work with that. And then we have GPC week 6, my only loss in the regular season, my only real loss in the regular season. I lost week 10. Was it week 10? Last week. Was it week 10 or 11? We'll see in a sec. Let's just scroll up. Week 11, yeah. I lost week 11 because I brought a full meme team against Frito. He also brought a slightly meme team, and I couldn't kill Registeel with behind a sub. He brought sub power punch. It's fucking hilarious. I brought Drake Orochi. I got a kill. You didn't get to see that. I will probably use that for something at some point. Who knows? But yeah, that was the thing that happened. And yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, so yeah, week 6, my first loss of the season, my only real loss, which was because I didn't get a score point of, I think, 9 scalds, which I think you can count on the thumbnail if you want to. I think those are just 8. No, those are 9. I'm stupid. Are they? No, those are fucking 7. I am not awake. I am still asleep. It's fine. I think it was 9 scalds I clicked in the game though. Whatever. I am tired. I'm also half blind and not wearing my glasses, so you know, I excuse this for being stupid. Basically, I didn't get a Scorpion all game, which I needed in out of 1, but these things happened. Played Josh in playoffs later on again, and I beat him, so that was cool. I know we have the game against Will, where Jirachi happened and clicked the flinching button, the magic flinching button. That was fun. And then my favorite game of the season, probably, no, my 2 favorite games come in a row. Week 8 against Jar, and Ludicolo got 5 kills. Straight up murdered his team, annihilated him, absolutely no chance, nothing. Ludicolo is the best Pokemon ever, 5-0 for the god. Great game, loved it. Yeah, week 7 I already talked about that fucking garbage game. Week 8 against George's Draft, played by Moxie and Fernie Blake, also really good battler. I think that was a pretty fucking well prepped and played well game on my end. He also brought some really cool stuff in Psyshock P2 for Carmichael Fable, but you know, just I won. I think it was Sneasel plus Mega Pidge or something. I don't remember. I won. I'm old, I forget things, but it was a fun game for sure. So after the my first time having a negative record throughout the season, bad times. Yeah. Then we have the game that Merc played for me in week 9. That was a good one. He played that really well, and he won for me, which I am happy about because I didn't want to lose. That would have been bad. Speaking of Merc, GPC week 9, and if you haven't watched it, just watch it. Trust me. One of my best games, probably in Draft League history. Both 7-1, the 2 best teams in the division, and probably in the entire league at that point. Going up against each other, and me absolutely outplaying the ever-living shit out of him because my Keldeo 1v1 Omega Venusaur and killed a Fable in the same game. So that was cool. Yeah, fucking beautiful game. He was obviously not happy with his performance, and he paid it back to me like 17 times in the finals. Yeah, but Merc and I had really good seasons, and I'm happy with that. Then we have week 10 against Shroom. Shroom was already dead at that point. He was defeated and crying over how bad his luck is, which is completely fair because his luck was very bad. And I beat him, you know, that happened. Lucario did some stuff, and I just had a matchup, and I prepped a decent team. He stopped caring because he was crying. Fair enough, can't blame him. I would have been crying a lot at that point. Then we have the game against Gareth. Don't watch it, it's not fun. It's Megaladios being a piece of shit, Skarmory being a piece of shit, me being a piece of shit, Jirachi being Jirachi. Just not fun. So that's my last GPC upload, so I guess I'll talk about that real quick. GPC Season 5, I think, was a fantastic season on my end. I think it also ended the best way possible with Merc against me. I think we were, honestly, the 2 best teams in the league. Not trying to be, you know, arrogant, but yeah, that just be real. I think that was a fantastic matchup for the finals. I had a bad matchup. I did in the first game as well, and I just, you know, pulled my cards out and just, you know, just won, kind of somehow in a way. I don't know how, but I did. And then he used all the knowledge he got from the first game, build a better team in the finals, and just beat me. You know, completely deserved that. And I don't think I stood a chance in that match, even though I brought spicy stuff, which I guess you'll see eventually if I upload it, when I upload it. So that GPC Season 5, I'm really happy with it. Only lost 3 games, which I don't think I should count the one against Frito, because that was just complete memeage. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, that was fun stuff and things. And the only time I got actually like, straight up fucked was against Merc, and I guess against Vert, but I won because Ancient Power is a good move. So, you know, that's a thing. Then we have the Pokemon Draft World Cup, which was also a very, very fun thing. Set up by my buddy Rykren, representing Germany, and I made it all the way to the finals against Lars, you know, the other Germany, and as you can see, and we actually decided we actually lost that game, which is, you know, fine. I didn't mind that, but it was fun, definitely. Abusing Gorbis and its smashing and smash passing capabilities was definitely a fun thing to do. And then we have here in between the Hey Salty People video regarding the top 30 coaches in draft format, which I did on my buddy Joel's Talk My Nordies channel. Fun video. Me telling people how stupid they are for getting salty over the list. That was cool. And yeah, that list was interesting. You know, people got upset over it, and it was really funny to me. That's just, you know, just make your own fucking list, you little bitch. Then we have the video against Leo, where I played him in a test match for his finals game against Miguel, and I won, and Miguel didn't win, so I'm basically the GPC UCL champion, because I beat the champion in the champions match in the finals, essentially. I think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure I'm UCL champion now. So, you know. Yeah, Mumbling Moose episode 1. Yeah, 6 is like, I don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't care. Get the fuck out of my house. Maybe worded some things badly, but I also don't care. Then we have week 11, the final week of the PPL, where Lucario just put the team on its back and slapped its dick in Sly's face. That was cool. So that's the end of PPL Season 4, so I guess I'll talk about that real quick as well. Just, Mono had an 8-3 record, which is what I had in my Season 3 and Season 1. Season 2, we don't talk about that. So, and he had like half the differential I had in Season 3. So it's just a very mediocre PPL season in general. Like, no one, I think, like, no one stood out as like, okay, yeah, you're the best right now. Obviously, Mono, in my opinion, is the best in the PPL, or was at that point. Because George wasn't into it anymore, so probably Mono was the best player. But like, he didn't destroy people left and right, I don't think. So like, it was a very even season, but it was also just kind of not as exciting, I feel like. Mainly because people didn't play their games on time. Just a lot of real life shit going on for pretty much everyone involved. Yeah, people left. Sam and George, I think. Someone else? I don't think so. Yeah, just not an optimal season, but Mono won it, and he definitely deserved it, in my opinion. As I said, best player in the league at that time. And don't tell him I said that. But the thing is, if I would have just not gotten hacks against Sam, if I would not have choked against Kelly or Jack, just one of those 3 things, I would have won. I had a better differential than Mono at the end. I actually had the best differential in the league in 3rd place at plus 13. So it's just frustrating that I fucked up. Just one turn can fuck up an entire season. But that's the fun of the PPL, essentially. That's the core of how we do things. That is what separates us from other leagues, I think, at some point, in some way. Because at any point in season, if you fuck up, that can cost you a title right there. That one fuck up. which leads to you trying to win every game even more, because when you're trying to just get into playoffs, it doesn't matter if you just drop one game because you're just trying to get into a playoff spot, and it doesn't matter if you play someone else who has a good chance of making playoffs, so you expect to make playoffs, you know, someone who else is like maybe 5-0 right now at the time. You might not try as hard because like I don't want to show my strategies off, you know, because if you play in playoffs, I'm gonna try to actually build a proper team and beat them. Which in PPL, that's not a thing. You have to try your absolute fucking best every week, and if you fuck up just once, maybe twice, like I did, you don't win. And I think that's it leads to more competition. It leads to a more competitive mindset, I think, amongst people who actually want to win, which I think is most people. And yeah, it's a cool thing. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I fucked up and I'm sad about fucking up. But again, that's part of the whole PPL deal. So yeah, that's just a little rant about PPL stuff and how we do things without playoffs, which I think we should just keep that way forever. You know, sometimes I wish we had playoffs, but then again, I don't. So yeah, then we have some Sailor Moon stuff, the new stuff, which I'm not going to talk about. ETI is going well, and off-season league stuff will go up soon as well. So that's the recap. Oh god, I just did things. Holy shit. I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm a completely fine, normal person. So yeah, very creative thumbnails. I know. Fuck you. That's the year recap. I don't know how long this is. Let me actually check. Probably way too long. 30 minutes. That's not that bad. I was expecting at least 40. So now that everything is recapped, what do I want to say? I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who've been watching my videos, who've been liking my videos, supporting me, leaving comments, all that shit. I think it's been absolutely crazy. If you look at my sub to view ratio, it is pretty fucking good. For someone with barely 600 subs, these are really fucking good numbers, and I'm really happy for all the support. Like, look at the shit, the comments, the like, it's beautiful. I love you people, you're great. Yeah, thank you all, because I hit my goal of the year for 500 subs. At the start of the year, I was like, okay, I want to hit 500 subs, which I think with 300 might not be the most, not the highest goal, but not very ambitious, but I think it was realistic, and I hit it, and I was very happy. 500 subs is a pretty decent landmark to hit. I'm happy. For next year, I want 1,000. I wanna go that way. I wanna try to hit that big 1K. And if I do, I'm happy. If I don't, I'm still happy. If things continue the way they're going right now, I'm still growing slowly but surely. And you know, that's a cool thing. I can always be happy what your channel is still doing well, even though you're not doing anything exciting. I have a series planned, which I hopefully will start doing at some point if I stop being a fucking lazy piece of shit. But y'all know me, I never stop being a lazy piece of shit. So yeah, that's that. I wanted 1K next year. PPL Season 5 is gonna happen in March roughly, so you can look forward to more PPL stuff. I will not be in the GPC next season, unfortunately, just because I don't want to do 2 leagues at the same time again. I'm doing ETA and PPL off-season right now, which are both not very important, which are just kind of fuck around, essentially. So if I like drop a game, or if I don't have as much time to put prep into a game, that's fine. I don't mind if I lose the game because of that. I don't have to upload in time either. So doing those 2 leagues at the same time is fine. I didn't want to do a 3rd league either, so I didn't sign up for NPL minors or anything of the sort, which I would have loved to do, but I didn't. So I just like those things that I didn't do because time. I also don't want to do another league alongside the PPL. That's also another thing I want to do. So I think GPC would start soon-ish, so it would still be going on while PPL starts. So I don't want to do that again. It's not the best idea for me, and yeah, I just want to chill a little bit basically, with draft play. And yeah, this year was great. I made a lot of new friends. I'm not gonna mention all of them because I honestly don't remember who I met this year and who I met last year and like 2 years ago. I have awful memory, so yeah, I'm just happy. PPL has grown, I have grown, GPC has grown as well. The draft community as itself has grown. People know me, which is wild, because like if you're really into draft format, you probably have heard my name somewhere from someone, because I'm friends with everyone and people mention me, and it's great and I love it. And yeah, I've made a thing. I've done a thing. I am a person now. People know me, and it's pretty fucking spicy. Yeah. As I said, made a lot of new friends. People like Baby Eric, Zazo, and whoever else I met this year. I think Jolt was this year as well, for example. Entire NPL squad, which I don't think I knew most of those people very well before the season. Before this year, for fuck's sake. Yeah, just in general. If I don't know who I befriended this year and who I befriended last year. I honestly, very blurry memory. I have bad memory. It's terrible. But yeah, thank you all for this year. I think it was a very fun year. I'm very happy that this whole thing happened, I suppose. Very glad and very thankful for the support. That's the word I was looking for. And hopefully next year is gonna be even better. Hopefully I'm gonna you know, finally get a title. That'd be nice. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching, not just this video, but every video I put up this year. If you somehow watched every single one, you're absolutely insane, but I love you. And like, if you just watch any video this year, thank you. I appreciate the support. You're all fantastic. You're not gonna get nice things from me very often, so I appreciate it. And yeah, Happy New Year. I hope whatever you plan to do next year, if you have resolutions or not, all works, because, you know, people do these things of like one time a year, obviously for reasons unknown. I don't fully understand it, but if you do have New Year's resolutions, I hope New Year's revolutions. That's also a thing we should do. I hope they work out for you, because, you know, goals are important in life. I don't really have those usually. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop rambling. I'm the worst. Thank you all for watching. Leave for one last time for the year. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some nudes. I will appreciate all three of those, and hopefully see you guys next year. Goodbye.